Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for you. This morning we're going to take an overview look at the debugger. There's a lot of functionality in the VA Smalltalk debugger, so we're going to just do an overview today and go into more depth in it later. To get started, I want to go to a workspace, take the same thing I was inspecting the last time, and to debug I really need to highlight the expression and then hit this debug option. That'll execute the expression I've highlighted and put me into the debugger. Now, interestingly enough, when that happens, you notice the way this works in the workspace is it tosses a halt in basically and then takes me to this. So I want to do these options. I can go into the halt, which I don't really want to do. I can skip over it, or I can go through. Now what this will do is skip execution of the expression that's highlighted and go to the next thing. This will actually execute the current expression and then stay within the body of this context part of the method. To cursor allows me to say, well, I want to go down here. And of course, if I lose my place, I can always select down here and then select up here and show me where I am. Then I can always return or resume. So let's go ahead and say through, and that'll take us to the next part. I'm not concerned with that, so let's go through again. Now I've got the entire expression. Let's go ahead and jump into this. And now it shows me the implementation of the comma method with a collection. And you notice I've inherited this. I'm in string, but it's asking me, am I a string? If I am, do this. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the superclass implementation. So it's smart enough to recognize that I might be trying to concatenate a string to something else, and it's going to go ahead and do the right thing here. So in any case, I'm going to now start stepping through this, and you notice I come in here, and then it goes here to the super, so it goes ahead and tries to execute the right thing for me. So I'm stepping through this. Now there's a lot of other things I can do up here on the menus, and again, we'll go through these in depth in a future screencast. I've got processes. I can debug some other process. I've got the stack. I can copy the stack trace. I can save it directly to a file. I've got various browse options to go in and browse senders of things that are in this context stack down here. I can inspect various things. I can get information on things from the version control system. I can insert a breakpoint, or I can insert a breakpoint on some kind of condition. I can add traces, and I can add watches. Again, we'll go through these in a lot more depth, but this gives you kind of a broad overview. One other thing that's of interest, down here I can go to this button and toggle between source, comment, notes, and then back. So I can cycle to all the various things that might be of interest to me based on what I'm looking at. So, that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.